Welcome everybody to the CSFL Media Room Breakdown for Week 4. We got the media crew here, and I just wanted to introduce you guys to them and give everyone a good luck for Week 4. Okay, guys, take it away, guys.
Thank you, JD. Welcome to the CSFL Week 4 Media Room Breakdown, brought to you by Rhinos owner Mr. Luke Jenkins and produced by Commissioner JD. Thank you for joining us. Scorpions vs Piranhas. First matchup here in Season 3. Kicking off the festivities is the Scorpions vs the Piranhas. The Fish come into Week 4 with a first-ranked rush offense and third points per game. Despite their close win against a determined Cobra's squad, they are still a tough team to beat, and they look to their all-star QB Alonzo Graham and stud halfback Willie Burnsides to push them to a win and leave an easy job for the defense and young rookie left end Joey Samuels. The Scorpions are looking for a win here, and they have the tools to do it. With the second best total defense and third best pass defense, they will look to slow down the Piranhas early. They can only hope to accomplish that if CB Long and the secondary can attack the offense and the Fish and force them to keep the game in front of them, and their defensive front line can hold long enough to keep Willie Wiggles to pedestrian numbers, they might have a shot. The only problem is if their defense as a whole cannot stop the aerial attack that Graham brings to the table every game. The Piranhas look poised to find a way to win again. The Demons vs the Bears. First matchup here in Season 3. This one could be a very interesting matchup. The Bears don't seem to be taking their foot off the pedal, even with a bittersweet loss in Week 3. Bill Morris is coming off a great performance against the defending champions, the Wildcats, finishing with a 137.4 QBR, 424 IDs, 3 TDs, and 1 int, and let me tell you that 1 int was a backbreaker for the Bears as they went on to lose that game 37-34. Both teams had a problem passing the ball or running it, but I think the difference was field position, as the Bears had 144 kick return yards to the Wildcats 85, which put the Bears in great spots on the field to score, which made this game a lot closer. Can the captain lead his team to victory and keep his spot at the number 1 QB in the league with over 1,000 yards passing, 9 TD, and a 148.2 overall QB? The Demons have a lot to prove in this game, going up against one of the premier teams of the league. Starting QB Eric Watson is having a decent season with an overall QB of 135.4, 973 total yards passing, and 8 TDs. With the help of great game planning and a eager offensive line, can they get back on track against a stout Bears secondary? Lamar Lester looks to put his foot in the door of stud running backs with an impressive 138 yards on the ground and 2 TDs in 13 attempts, while Shane Finer's Wine and Twine only gets better with age, as we can see finishing Week 3 with 5 rec, 172, 1 TD, and 34.4 yards average. Everything looks promising for the Pink Machine as they head into the Bear Cave in Week 4. Dragons vs Werewolves. Season 2 Werewolves 152-31. This one looks to be a slugfest. Dragons with the third-ranked pass offense versus the Wolves' second-ranked pass defense. Talk about a tug-o-war. Both these teams have plenty to play for, and both need a win coming into this week. The Dragons will need a big game from veteran QB Platt and this offense to really move the ball and keep a good tempo to ensure this Wolves defense does not get going. All that said, if Burke can be the star we all know he can be, it may be a long day for the Dragon defense, which is 9th for run defense. With the departure of star QB Barnett, will the Wolves have the firepower to knock off the Dragons and get their second win of the reg season? The Wolves should lean on their rushing offense to slow the game down and let their QB, whoever it will be, get comfy back there and make some plays. They could go with the young QB Kirkland, or they could throw the proven vet Horton in. Either way, they will need someone to step up. Cobras vs Vipers. The Snake Bowl. Season 1 Cobras 138-35. Season 2 Vipers 123-17. Yes, it's that time again. I can hear the hissing now. Ty Brand needs to start more. That's it. Next. LOL. I'm joking, are you kidding me? The Cobs are rolling on all cylinders and show no signs of weakness. Boy, what an off-season can do for a team. The lowly Cobras have emerged as one of the best in the West and can dominate it. The Liniacs man had a dull blade last season, but boy did he sharpen that thing, and is cutting down would-be tacklers in the process. With a 446 hits on the ground and 3 TDs, he is running with bloodshot eyes and he's looking for more. If the Vipers want to win this game, they have to contain Hackett and force their QB to go over the top. Though if you thought that would be a good game plan, just look at the shiny new toy the Vipers traded for. None other than the Rhinos stud CB Kel McDowell, in a blockbuster trade that sent the versatile young go-getter Alex Campbell and vet QB Derek Albright to the Rhinos, along with veteran FS Tony Diamonds. Will the new pieces make a difference for the Vipers? Only time will tell. But to keep it real, with the way the Cobs are slapping teams in the mouth, it's hard to see this one not going into OT. Gators versus Rhinos. Oldest rivalry game. I can't believe they're making me read all of this shit. Anyways, Season 1 Rhinos won 45-40. Season 2 Gators won 44-41. Season 2 playoffs Gators won 45-35. Ouch. These two teams know each other very well. Back in Season 3, the Gators knocked off the Rhinos in a tough game in the CSFL playoffs. To say the Rhino are still pissed is an understatement. They are fuming at the nostrils end, kicking up dust ready to charge. The Swamp Men come into this game with a 1-2 record while the Horns are scratching to climb up the ranks with their first win of the season. Statistically, the Rhinos have the upper hand, having the 6th ranked points game and hold a healthy 2nd ranked rush defense. Keeping the best running backs in check is what they do. But the pass defense is always an issue with the 6th ranked defensive stat. With their new weapons in the secondary, Alex Campbell and Tony Diamonds, there to bring in some much needed AWR for the young CB core. Along with the talents of Fuller and the wily vet Osborne, the Rhinos have the tools to stop anybody, but they don't get the job done effectively. While the Gators are solid all around and still improving with the aggressive tactics of their owner and strong play from their aerial attack, this game will come down to one big play from the QBs. The best thing the Gator has at their disposal is a decent rush defense and key players in key positions. But will that be enough to take down these hot-blooded Rhinos? Or will the Swamp Men in the front line of the Gators cool them off for a win in the swamp? But that won't be as easy as some think, with the Rhinos front and defensive captain Ryan Charles logging an overall pancake stat of 50, the best in the league, and veteran middle linebacker Curtis the Hammer Lindsay having a great season in terms of overall play and tackles with 17 on the season. Also, the Rhinos have been allowing the growth of young QB Alonzo Adkins, and he is showing immense promise and progression with the help of an emerging Randy Sweet as Candy Dorsey catching everything he sees. Saturday at 7 p.m. will decide the fate of these two old rivals. Definitely excited to see that one. Wildcats versus Blue Jays, the Neighbor Bowl. F you, Jake. Sorry, Wildcats made me say that. Season 1 Blue Jays won 47-42. Season 2 Wildcats won 34-31 OT. Season 2 playoffs Wildcats won 30-29. HAHAHA. The litter box will be rocking as the Bluebads come into the game with some hard wins they fought hard for, not winning any game as easy as they had hoped for, and now they must enter the zone of champions. Wildcats. QB Engram has been the standard for QBs this season and has his felines running all over the field, scoring touchdowns and leaving their mark on helmets and jerseys, is leaving the stench of victory everywhere they play. Engram is on pace to be MVP if the Birds don't do something about it, with a QBR of 140.0 and over 1,000 IDs in the air, with 9 TDs. While Reeves' former Gators QB is pulling his weight with a 133.1 QBR. 941 IDs and a whooping 11 TDs. But if you're looking for a silver lining in this game, WR Tito Snow has been active and looking to do damage to the Wildcats secondary along with Antrell Adams. Blaine Bullet Train looks to have a breakout game as well. On the other side, if somebody out there in the CSFL community can tell me how you plan on stopping Troy's your boy, I'd really like to know. CB Powell, McNeil and Stone better bring their A game because they will need it, with the Cats sporting the number 1 rated pass offense, number 2 rated total offense, and to top it off, number 1 point pregame. Thank you for listening to this Week 4 breakdown brought to you by the Rhinos owner. Good luck everyone in Week 4.
Wow. Thanks, guys.